Hello, Robert here with Northern Compass, and today I'm extremely excited to get to show you our email marketing service that uses the RSS Toolbox as the mediator to get information from your Mitchell1 shop management system into the email marketing service, creating a highly intelligent, highly trackable customer relationship management environment. So what we're going to do is, you may have seen this in other videos, Buddy's new to version 3.6 for us. We're going to tell Buddy to go out and get some work for us. Specifically today, what we're going to do is we're going to show how quickly we could follow up with a 60K service. And so what I'm going to do is, I noticed that this customer here does not have a 60K deal. So just like we do in the other ones, kind of show you how quickly this can be done again. I'm going to go ahead. We've got a maintenance item here. We're going to set that for a due date on the 10th. It is the 60K service, and I'm going to go ahead and save that. Now I'm going to go back to Buddy, and remember, Buddy learns when you do something. So if notice here, we have no recs coming due next month. I'm going to go ahead and just to show you the email marketing service with recommendations. Notice now Buddy figured out something's changed in the system. We've got a recommendation here. And I'm going to go ahead and export this for follow-up. I have the recommendation. This is why I chose it. I don't need to add anything to it at this point in time. You can see other videos on that. I'm going to go ahead and skip this, and I'm going to say due next month. And so what we're going to get here is we're going to get an Excel file that has all this rich information for us, pre-formatted in the way the RSS Toolbox needs to send it to the email marketing service. We've got our customer's name, their email address, year, make, and model of the vehicle. So let's pop over real quick to the actual service itself. This is the email marketing service dashboard. Here's our quick overview. Here are the campaigns we've gone ahead and created, and I'll show you a little 30-second snippet of editing here shortly. And we've got our subscribers. Notice that we can break these down into a list as well. We'll be adding one for oil changes here in a little bit, so you can see how when one of your users actually clicks on something in the email, not only can we tell what they were interested by what they clicked on, we can automatically add them to different lists based upon their interest. We can even sit there and load them into multiple shop environments, as I'm going to do with you right now. So I've got shop 1, shop 2. I'm a multi-shop location, right? I'm going to go in here to shop 1. I'm going to click add subscribers. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to find that list because I'm working at shop 1, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to add that subscriber. They're going to ask me how I got that information. I'm going to say there's somebody that did business with us. There we go. I can refresh that, and now you can see I've got my subscriber. We've also got sign-up forms that can go on your website. We've got a whole bunch of settings here where you tell your customers about yourself, but then we've got add-ons, and this is really where the magic starts to happen between the RSS Toolbox and your shop management system. So we've got the sign-up forms. We want that turned on. We've got our social links. We can link out to your Facebook, your Twitter. Let's just take a quick look at the settings here. We can link to about anything you can think of, as you can see right there. So let's go back, and again, let's go down that list one more time. We want that turned on. We want social links turned on. We want link to list. This is important. This is what allows us to know and automatically allocate that customer to a specific list set, as we're going to do here in a little bit. The other thing we're going to do is we allow subscription management. This way your customers can update their information if they need to, or unsubscribe from your email. We also give the ability for personalization. This must be turned on if you want the export from RSS Toolbox to work properly for you and do 95% of the job. So in doing this, you can see, just like in that Excel file a few minutes ago, we have the customer's name, we have the year, make, and model of the vehicle, we pulled in the plate number, the date, and we pulled in the description of the existing recommendation. We're going to go back here right up to the top. Let's go ahead and take a look at these campaigns real fast. And we've got one right here. This is our vehicle service reminders. We've also got one for oil changes that we've pre-built here. And real quick, editing-wise, let's take a look at what we get on this. Everything here is drag and drop. There is no coding. If I want to sit here, I want this coded, or I should say, coded and implemented to the customer's name. Notice if I just type hello, I don't have to go out and figure out any code. I've got all of my personalization right here. I want to greet my customer by name. You can see I've gone ahead and done that with the year, the make, and the model. I've also notified the system of the date the service was due, and then we're going to pull in that description. Notice here, if I go down to oil changes and I click here, because I didn't have any subscribers under the oil changes, if you remember, where I'm going to send them is we've got a little demo website here that literally, folks, we took 10 minutes and we're just starting the basic foundation of a website. And these all run like less than $10 a month. You can start our email marketing service for less than $10 a month. So this is where I want to send the customer. When they click on it, I want to let them know about oil changes. And if the customer clicks on that, I want to add them to the oil changes list, because maybe I want to follow up with them in a week and give them an incentive to come in. I already know they were interested in the oil changes because they clicked on. I can easily go back, have an oil changes campaign, send it to only those customers that were interested, and maybe I offer them a $5 discount on their oil change. Think about that. These are your existing customers. This is a CRM. This is not an open marketing, some coupon garbage to Groupon or something like that where you never know who's going to walk through your door. This is direct targeted marketing to people you have already done business with that trust you to maintain their vehicle. So now we've got all this set up. You've got to see a little bit of the customization. Let's go ahead and send this real fast. And so I'm going to click continue. I can verify exactly who I want to send it to. If I remember right earlier, if memory doesn't escape me, I'm only sending this to my ShopOne customers. That's who I'm doing the follow-up with today. I'm going to save that. I'm going to go ahead and continue. That all looks good. It's a vehicle service reminder from the always great My Great Auto Shop demo shop. And let's go ahead and send that out. So we've got that. Looks pretty good. I'm happy with who it's going to. This can go to thousands and thousands of customers. There is no limit. Here internally, we on average send somewhere between 26 and about 40,000 customers emails monthly. And that's 25 to 40,000. That's multiple times. This is how we do our follow-ups with customers to let them know what we've got and what we've done. So what we're seeing right here is we're instantly taken to the statistics about this campaign after we sent it. We sent it to one customer. It was accepted, meaning it didn't get bounced back. The email address wasn't bad or anything like that. And here's exactly who it's to. So over here, this is, again, a quickie Gmail account. You can see I've got the email. Notice what happens. I just opened it over here. And notice that if I refresh this page, the email system was smart enough to see that I had opened up that email. Now watch what happens. This is where the real magic comes in, and you start to gain invaluable information that you, Google's giving me a notice here. Notice that I sent it to the first name and last name of a customer. I addressed them by name. I told them exactly which car needed the service, the exact date the car needed the service, and exactly what was due. That was the 60,000 mile factory service. Now, I've got a bunch of things here, but we were talking specifically about this oil change one. So I sent the customer a notice about a 60,000 mile service. Maybe the customer's thinking, I'm more interested in just the oil change. One, the customer was instantly sent straight to the company website regarding that service. Two, again, this is where we start to know more about our customers than we ever thought possible. Watch what happens when I refresh this. Now I've got engagement. I was actually able to track what that customer clicked on. And if I go see the details of that customer, I can sit there, I can look at all the emails they've received. I can sit there and take a look at the events for each of those emails. And notice I know exactly when they viewed it and I know what they clicked on. But I also know what they clicked on because I chose to go ahead and if that customer clicked on a specific portion of that email, add them to a specific list for different follow-ups. Notice now I've got the migratecustomer1@gmail.com. Let's go back to our campaigns and let's see what else we get for free included with this marketing service. So we've got multiple lists. We can handle multiple shops. We can send out thousands of emails a month. We can go ahead and we can personally address them. We can customize the emails however we want to. We can change styles, colors, buttons. We can do anything we want to with this. Let's go ahead and take a look at this again. So we like this image here. This is a nice looking guy, but let's go ahead and let's see what else we get for free in the email marketing. We can type in automotive repair and we get a bunch of free emails. Well, maybe we sit there and we say, yeah, you know what? Typical customer thinks they're paying for a guy standing around, right? Fine, let's go ahead and change that. So next time we send that out, let's send it to a guy that's actually working, okay? There, done. It was that easy to go ahead and swap out an image. Of course, if you click here, you can definitely upload your own. These are a couple of icons we had sitting around. But now let's take a look at the stats. So we're going to go to our campaigns again. And this time we want to further analyze those stats. So we're going to go in. Here's the email that went out. And this is another awesome part. Look at the click performance. This takes a couple of seconds to build. But notice when we hover over any part of the campaign, we can see what the customers clicked on and what percentage of customers clicked on what. Now notice I just sent this out. I only clicked on one item. So of course it's 100% of customers clicked on oil changes. But imagine this across an email marketing campaign of thousands of customers. You will know your customers better than you ever thought possible. We were sitting here talking with a buddy of ours about this system because he's known that we've used this system for almost a decade. We had just never taken the time to adapt it to the automotive industry. We needed the RSS Toolbox to do that, and we needed the email system to get a little bit more advanced. Now both of those have happened. Again, the RSS Toolbox will automatically configure all the data you need straight out of your Mitchell1 system for you, but understand that the email marketing does not require the RSS Toolbox. It does not require Mitchell1 to even work. This works with all shop management systems that you can get information out of to an Excel file. If you can get it to an Excel file, then our email marketing service can handle it. So we've got that. Here we've also got if people forward the email. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's go here and let me forward this off. Let's see where Google's doing that. Okay, so let's go ahead and watch what happens. Maybe I want to forward this to a friend, right? I'm going to go ahead and forward this to service. All right, there we go. That's been forwarded. And we'll go ahead and refresh that page here. Oh, hasn't fully tracked it yet, which means that it hasn't been given enough time to do the full email monitoring. But when we do, we will see that that was forwarded. We'll know who forwarded the email. The other thing that we're going to be able to see in this as well is we're going to be able to see how many times a customer came back to view this email. So this time I want to go ahead, I want to look at this, and you know what, I'm going to go ahead and click on the wheel and tire service. So now when I come back here, notice I can see where it's engaged, what's been clicked on, how many unique clicks, what were total clicks. I get to see the views. I get to see everything about this. This makes me truly intelligent in managing the customers. The other thing that happens here, and again, another conversation to relate to a friend of mine, we were talking about marketing campaigns, and to circle back why he asked I hadn't brought this to the automotive industry. So getting ready to put out a radio advertisement. There was going to be about $10,000 going into advertising specific services from his shop. Now, if you've got a few minutes on radio and $10,000 of your money, are you going to sit there and target services that the general public, including customers in your area, have told you you're not interested in? Let's say, for example, you were about to 10 grand on radiator flush services, right? Maybe going into summer, making sure the cooling system's all good and set to go, right? But every single time you've got 4 months worth of data here, 4 months worth of customers sitting here that have never, ever, ever clicked on any of your radiator services. However, they clicked and have a ton of interest. Again, going back to subscribers here, maybe in your brakes. Do you think maybe if you're spending $10,000 of your real money, that at that point in time you're still going to offer that radiator service, or are you probably going to change it to a brake service? Because you now have the business insight and the business intelligence from the email marketing service. You have true CRM, customer relationship management, to where you know your customers. You know exactly what they're looking for. And we're willing to bet that if you find yourself in that situation where you're about to put out 10 grand for a marketing campaign, if you've got a few campaigns under your belt here through the email service, when you go spend that money in radio marketing or whatever other media, you're going to have a lot better results and a lot more interest in your shop. This has been just a quick overview of what the email marketing service does. Do understand that we offer 24/7, 365 support, and we're serious about that. You have a question about the service, you want to know where do I get those images again, or how do I lay this out, or how do I add a subscriber automatically to a list, you can call at 3 in the morning if you're an insomniac. The phone will be answered. The number is 888-411-5890. The important part is you want option 1. Again, 888-411-5890. Option 1 takes you directly to the Northern Compass Hosted Solutions Department. They are the department that handles all of our email marketing services. They handle our domain registration, our website building, our hosting, all of it. And so anytime you have a question on that, all you have to do is call, again, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. I hope you're as excited about our email marketing services as we are. We're pushing out the update to the RSS Toolbox to enable all of this here in the next 24 hours. We appreciate your time. Have a wonderful day.